Okay, next we're going to talk about something called measures of central tendency. Okay, measures of central tendency. And there's three of them we're going to talk about. There's really four of them, but we're only going to talk about three. First one is the mean. Okay, you've probably done these before. The mean. The mean, and this is how you find mean, is where you add up all the numbers and divide by how many there are. Okay, so I'm going to take all my numbers in a set of data they give me and add them up, and then divide by how many there are. Okay, another word you need to know for mean, it's the average. Okay, so if they tell you to find the average of a set of numbers, then that means to find the mean. It means to add them all up and divide by how many there are. Okay, so let's say that I had three students take a test. Okay, and one of them got a 100, and the other one, oops, okay. Let me flip these around. That's kind of cool. All right. Let's say I had three students take a test, and one got a 100, one got a 90, and one got an 80. Okay? If I wanted to find the average of those, I would add all three of those up, add up all the numbers, and then divide by how many there are, or those three of them. Okay? So if I added all those up, I would get 270, and then I would divide that by 3. That's how I find the mean, or the average. Okay? Another one you need to know is the median. Okay? The median is the middle number. And if there are two middle numbers, then you add them up and divide by 2. Okay? So median is just the number in the middle. And if there's two middle numbers, then you have to find the average of those. And then the mode is the number that occurs the most. So the number you see the most often in the set of data. Alright, let's do one example with these. Okay, so objective number 2 is to find the mean, median, and mode of a set of numbers. Okay, so we had to talk about how to find the mean, the median, and the mode. I told you on the last slide how to find them. Okay, so now we're actually going to do it. And I should have put these steps above my example, but I wasn't thinking. So make sure you write these steps down. Okay, step 1 is to arrange the numbers in order from least to greatest. So whatever numbers they give you, put them in order from smallest to largest. And step 2 is to find each measure of central tendency. So after you put them in order from smallest to largest, find the mean, then find the median, and then find the mode. Okay, it doesn't matter what order you find them in, but you got to find all three of them. So here's the example. In the 4 8th grade classrooms at Keeler School, there are 28, 29, 31, and 32 students. This says what is the average number of students in an 8th grade classroom at Keeler School. Instead of just finding the average, okay, the mean, I also want you to find the median and the mode. So find the mean, the median, and the mode of the set of data. Okay? And to solve this, we're going to go to the next slide. So here's our numbers again for the size of the classrooms. Okay? Now step 1 is to arrange the numbers in order from least to greatest. Well, we're lucky on this one. They already gave them to us in order from least to greatest. 28, 29, 31, and 32. So we don't have to do that. All we have to do is find the measures of central tendency. So we got to find the mean. We've got to find the median, and we've got to find the mode. Okay? Let's do the mean first. To find the mean, we have to add up all the numbers. So I'm going to take 28 plus 29 plus 31 plus 32. Okay? So 28 plus 29 plus 31 plus 32. Well, I like to add easy numbers together first. Okay? I know 29 and 31 pretty easily. That's 60. Okay? And 28 and 32 go together nicely. That's also 60. So if I add all those up, I'm going to get 60 plus 60, which is 120. Okay? So after I've added them all up, I have to divide by how many numbers there are. Well, there were 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So I'm going to take 120 and divide it by 4. Okay, and that gives me 30. So my mean, my average for the set of numbers is 30. Okay? Median. Let's do the median. For the median, I'm going to go up here to this list because here's a good way to find the median. You want the middle number. Okay, so a good way to do that, especially when there's a lot of numbers, is to cross off the highest one, the lowest one, and then the highest one, until you get to the middle. Well, if I cross off the lowest one and then the highest one again, I got no numbers left. So that means I've got two numbers right here in the middle. When I have two numbers in the middle, again, I have to find the average of those. So I have to add them up. 29 plus 31. Okay, that's 60. And then I have to divide by how many there are. Well, there were two numbers. So I add those up and divide by 2. 60 divided by 2 gives me a median of 30 again. Okay? Or I could just ask myself, what's halfway in between the two middle numbers? What's halfway in between 29 and 31? And that's still 30. Okay? It is okay for mean, median, and mode to be the same number. Okay? They can be. It doesn't happen all the time, so they don't have to be the same number, but they can be. Okay? Then again, the mode is just the one that occurs the most. Okay? Well, I had 28 that occurs once. 29 occurs once. 31 occurs once, and 32 occurs once. So none of them occur more than any other one. When that happens, when they all occur the same amount of times, we say that there is no mode. Okay? No mode. Alright, now I want to spend one more slide talking about mode. Let's say that I got this set of numbers right here. Oh, let's say there's a 1, a 3, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Okay, the mode is the one that occurs the most. Well, you should be able to see here that 1 and 3 occur the same amount of times. So then my mode would be 1 and 3, both of them. Okay? You can have no modes, like on the last slide. You can have more than one mode, like on this slide. Sometimes you only have one mode. Okay? It just depends. It's the number that occurs the most. Alright, get to working on your homework, and good luck.